सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Ashtavakra Samhita, Chapter 7, Shloka 3. Mayyanantamaham bodhahamastitaha Shanti means peace. Peace means absence of problem, absence of turbulence, absence of disturbance. When there is no problem, we say there is peace. War and peace. In the border, there is some disturbance. Then there is no peace. But when the forces withdraw, they do not fight, they do not fire at each other, they do not stare at each other, then there is peace. Similarly, at home, sometimes there is a disturbance. There are many people staying together at home. And some people are talking, some people are watching TV, somebody is playing music loudly, there is disturbance. Especially during lockdown. People are forced to stay at home. Then they complain, there is no peace at home. So there is problem at home, then there is no peace. Similarly, in the mind, there can be disturbance in the mind. Even when there are no external disturbances, one can experience disturbance in the mind. There are so many unhealthy emotions, unhealthy thoughts, disturbing thoughts, disturbing emotions like anger, worry, anxiety, dissatisfaction. All these emotions disturb the peace of mind. That is why many people complain, I do not have peace. Peace is a desirable commodity. We want peace. That is why there is a pursuit for peace. Peace is a purushartha. Human beings pursue peace. And many people pursue peace in different ways. Some people think if I take some intoxicant, I will find peace. My mind will forget the problems. It will forget the worries and it will be at peace. That is why they try taking alcohol, smoking, drugs, and so on. It gives a temporary peace. Unfortunately, the temporary peace is followed by increase in the problem. Therefore, these methods, these ways to find peace is not a healthy one. Therefore, The proper way, the proper approach to find peace is revealed in our Shastras. There are two types of peace. Apekshika Shanti and Atyantika Shanti. Apekshika Shanti is a relative peace. One can find a relative peace through various ways. You can sit quiet, do some breathing exercise, just observe your breath. This will give a temporary peace. If you meditate, relax your mind, withdraw your mind from the surroundings, withdraw your mind from the day-to-day life. You get a temporary peace. For a while, you are peaceful. And for some people, this peace will continue for a few hours. You meditate in the morning. That day, you remain relatively peaceful. Next day, the mind gets disturbed once again. Therefore, one has to spend some time once again in meditation. Once again, the mind regains its relative calmness. That is how one can manage to remain relatively peaceful. It needs constant effort. And sometimes the disturbance can be too much and the peace is lost. Therefore, there is a need to transcend even the relative peace of mind. And to discover the absolute peace. Atyantika Shanti. Absolute peace. The Atyantika Shanti does not need any effort. It is not dependent on various factors. It is permanent, eternal peace. How to find Atyantika Shanti? The Upanishads say that you don't have to get it because it is your own swarupa, your nature. The Brahman, the Atma is absolutely peaceful. There is no restlessness in Brahman. There is no disturbance in Brahman. There are no problems in Brahman. The Brahman being your Swarupa, you are essentially peaceful. The Atyantika Shanti, the absolute peace is your nature. Because of Ajnana, ignorance of this nature, you have projected all problems on yourself. The problems which are collectively called samsara are projected on yourself, who is essentially free from all problems. Just like the snake which has poison is superimposed on the rope, which is essentially free from all poison. There is no poison in rope. But when we superimpose snake, we superimpose poisonousness on the rope. It is a poisonous, dangerous snake. That is what we think. When we understand the truth, it is just a rope. We do not see any more poisonousness in it, any more danger in it. It's all gone. Likewise, all the problems are superimposed on the absolutely peaceful Atma. Therefore, Janaka says, I am Atishantaha, absolutely peaceful. See the verse. Mai Ananta Maham Bodhau, me, who is Ananta, free from all limitation. And the limitation, the limitless, is compared to an ocean. Ananta Maham Bodhau, in the limitless ocean of Atma, of Brahman, Vishwam Nama Vikalpana, the Vishwa, the universe, is a Vikalpana, is a projection, just like superimposition of snake on the rope. The universe is a lesser reality. Therefore, the disturbances in the universe do not affect the nature of the Atma. All the problems of samsara are projections. Superimpositions. The superimposed does not affect its substratum. In Sanskrit, the superimposed is called adhyastha. And the substratum is called adhishthana. For example, the rope is called adhishthana, the substratum. On the substratum, you superimpose a snake. The superimposed snake, the projected snake, the erroneously perceived snake is called adhyastha. The adhyastha is a lesser reality. In other words, unreal compared to the adhishthana. Therefore, the adhyastha does not affect the adhishthana. Likewise, this universe is a vikalpana. is Adhyastha. And me, the Atma, is the Adhishthana. There are so many problems in the universe. Even our emotions belong to the universe. As our own mind is a part of the universe. The Atma transcends even our body and mind. It is the Adhishthana, the support, the greater reality. The universe is a lesser reality called Mithya. Atma is Satya. The Mithya cannot affect the Satya. Therefore, none of the problems in the universe affect the Atma. Atishanto Nirakaraha. I am Atishantaha. My Swarupa, my true nature is absolutely Shanta, absolutely peaceful. Why Atishanta? Nirakaraha. Because I am formless. Akara means form. Where there is form, there can be disturbance. The universe is full of forms, full of objects. Then there is disturbance. Anything that has form can change its form. If there is a form, there is a change. If there is a change, there is disturbance. Brahman is free from forms, formless. Nirakaraha. Nirguna as well as Nirakara. Nirguna, there are no attributes. There are attributes like sound, taste, color. All these are gunas. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. All these are gunas. Brahman is Nirguna, free from attributes. There is no color in Brahman. There is no sound of Brahman. Does Brahman make sound? Brahman doesn't make sound. Ashabda. or cool. Whether Brahman is hot or cold. Whether Brahman is soft or rough or hard. Softness, hardness, heat, cold, all these are gunas, attributes. Brahman transcends all these attributes. Therefore, Nirguna and Nirakara, there is no form. Now, some people claim that they worship Nirguna Nirakara because someone has told them God is Nirguna Nirakara. Therefore, they think of Nirguna Nirakara. Unfortunately, you cannot think of Nirguna Nirakara. It is not available for our mind because our mind is an instrument and this instrument is devised to think of only Saguna and Sakara. It can think only in terms of attributes and forms. Therefore, you cannot think of Nirguna and Nirakara. You cannot imagine Nirguna and Nirakara. You cannot visualize Nirguna and Nirakara. Therefore, those who say, I meditate on Nirakara, I meditate on formless, they are not really doing so. Because what they think is it might be some empty space or some color or some round object, something they think of. It is not truly Nirguna. It is not truly Nirakara. Even if you think of space or think of light, it is Saguna. Even space is Saguna. Empty space, nothing is there, yet there is space. It is Saguna. Or some light, light itself is Saguna. Because our mind is devised to think of only Saguna and Sakara. Nirguna cannot be thought of with our mind. Therefore, Upanishad clearly says, Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasa saha. The mind cannot reach there. The mind cannot objectify. Yan manasana manute, which cannot be thought of with the mind. That is why in our tradition we have various forms. Isvara is looked upon in various forms. These forms are necessary. The Shastra reveals these forms so that we can establish a relation with the Isvara. If we have to establish a relation with someone, we have to think of that person. And we cannot think of the formless. Therefore, we need forms. Our Shastra reveals so many forms to facilitate our relation with the Ishvara. There is form of Rama, Krishna, Shiva, Vishnu, Devi, Ganesha, so many forms. And you meditate on any one form, then it establishes a relation, a firm relation with the Ishvara. And a firm relation with the Ishvara uplifts a person vertically from the ocean of samsara. Teshamaham samudharta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha mayyaveshita chetasam. Bhagavan himself has assured in chapter 12 of Bhagavad Gita. If you establish a firm relation with the Ishvara by channelizing your mind towards Ishvara, then he comes and vertically lifts from the ocean of samsara. And that is how one can get the understanding of the Nirakara. With the grace of Ishvara, one can understand the Nirakara, Nirguna, the true nature of Brahman. Then, as a result of this understanding, he becomes Atishantaha, absolutely peaceful. Even amidst all forms of disturbances, he remains absolutely peaceful within. This is the peace of a jnani. A jnani is not dependent on external conditions, external factors for his peace. A jnani does not have to depend on any meditation or breathing exercise for peace. Even amidst all disturbances, his inner peace is not disturbed. That is the nature of Atmajnana. Yasmin sthito na dukkhena gurunapi vichalyate. Abiding in which knowledge? The jnani is not disturbed even with the greatest form of problem. Janaka says, I am that kind of a jnani. O Ashtavakra, O Guru, by your grace, I have attained that kind of vision. And I abide in that vision. Etadevahamasthitaha. Etajnanam eva aham asthitaha. I constantly abide in this vision. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.